Xvox Pro's Tone Module gives you an intuitive way to shape your vocal tone, with tons of new pro features to dial it in for any vocal in any style. Each tone mode gives you different curve shapes for the lows, mids, and highs, which you can see as you flip through the different modes. Modern is perfect for getting that crispy vocal tone you hear all over pop, hip-hop, and electronic records. The highs are extended and give you tons of sparkle, while the mids and lows are super clean. Take a listen.
I've been looking all around for you. I've been looking up and down for you now. You ain't coming back around, are you? You ain't coming back. So I switched my place up. I moved to the hills to know how it feels.
Clear is one of my favorite modes. It's perfect for getting presence and clarity in your vocals, and the mid slider is like magic for this. It's awesome for hip-hop, R&B, rock, or anytime you want your vocal to cut through a mix. Take a listen.
I know there ain't no way, babe, but I spend my time hoping and wishing that you come out with it someday. And we said fuck it and we did it. We just take the risk, yeah.
Vintage is a super warm and gorgeous mode with tons of analog vibe and color. If I need to warm up a vocal or add some body, this is definitely the mode I like to reach for. The highs are super buttery. Take a listen.
Stay outside a little longer. Wish on shooting stars. You don't have to wonder what it's like to be out on your own in deeper waters.
NYC is perfect for getting ultra-present vocals that cut through the mix and feel like they've just jumped right out of the speakers. The mid slider is my favorite in this mode when I want that hyper-present vocal tone without bringing up any of the unpleasant nasal sound.
Water is cleansing my soul, I'm letting it drench on my clothes. Wait, no, I'm fine with no cosign. Little homie been straight like a clothesline. Yeah, I'm holding my life like a full-time. I ain't never gonna fall like a full-time, but I turned up my work into full-time. Me and my Bano, we about to get right on Barbados. Connected like Legos, the homies and Legos, we put the food on the table.
Shaper is incredible for broad strokes tone shaping of your vocals. The low and high curves have a special way of interacting, and it allows you to bring up the lows without making it overly boxy or muddy. And the high curve is super natural as well. Plus, cutting the mids is great for opening up a vocal, even if it's super harsh or nasally.
Everything right, more love, more life with you. Oh, seasons come and they go, 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 go. I can feel it changing, do you feel it?
Xvox Pro introduces tone handles. These give you even more flexibility with each tone mode, allowing you to morph the low, mid, and high curves quickly and easily. This opens up entirely new ways to dial in your vocal tone. Simply drag the tone handle left or right to adjust the curve of that particular band. For this track I'm working on, I love the modern mode, but I want to dial in the lows to cut out the right amount of muddiness in this vocal. So I'm going to use the tone handle on the lows.
I've been looking all around for you. I've been looking up and down for you now. You ain't coming back around, are you? You ain't coming back. So I switched my place up. I moved to the hills to know how it felt to not have to wake up in the bed we used to share, you know.
Just like that, I was able to dial in the low curve shape to fit this vocal exactly how I wanted to. Also new in Xvox Pro is the variable low pass and high pass filters. These filters give you tons of creative possibilities and precise control, and they sound super smooth and natural. When the filters are in their default position, they're completely out of the circuit. To engage them, simply drag the slider to where you want. There's one more powerful part of the tone module, and that is the Air Plus slider. This slider infuses tons of air and life to your vocals without any harshness. It's amazing when you want your vocals to leap out of the speakers, or you just want to add a tiny bit of crispiness. You can see visually how much you're adding with the glow on the high frequencies on the display. Take a listen.
Girl, you know what I'm on soon as I walk through the door. Girl, I get my drink, then meet me on the dance floor. You shaking all that.
I love how the Air Plus slider adds the perfect amount of life to your vocals, and it's super easy to dial in. Let me show you some of my favorite tone recipes with Xvox Pro. When I want the vocal to cut right through the mix with tons of presence, I like the NYC mode with the mids boosted to taste and just a little bit of Air Plus as well. If I want an open, larger-than-life vocal tone, I'll use the Shaper mode to pull out the mids and boost the lows and highs. Just opens up the vocals in such a nice way. Even just boosting the lows in this mode is like magic for adding body and warmth to a vocal. I love the clear mode for boosting overall presence, boosting the mids and just a little bit of the highs, and then clean up the lows if necessary. One more favorite is the vintage tone mode. The high slider on this mode adds the perfect amount of smooth, silky top end to a vocal. Great for when you want your vocal to stay warm, but still have some life in the highs. You can also use Xvox Tone as an individual plugin wherever you want in your chain, with all the same features and modes that you'll find in Xvox Pro. There's a ton more tricks that you can discover with this tone section, and one of the best ways to do it is to look at the presets. There's over 200 Pro presets included that you can explore. We can't wait to hear what you make with Xvox Pro.